always believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. There should not be a hint of doubt, a hint of shame, a hint of confusion when it comes to believing in yourself. It's right there. It's you can't see that it's right there, but it's right there. That's what I'm looking at. So maybe let's avoid that. Try something new today. That's the word. Try something new today. Try something out of your comfort zone. Try something that you probably would have never tried before. I understand closing on like a Monday, but you're closed on a Saturday? The microplastics are just gonna have to get me because I'm not going back in that car and I'm not getting those cases of water right now. Hey y'all, welcome back to the vlog. I'm opening the vlog here. It is currently a little bit after 5. I just got off work. I work from home if you didn't know that. Did I ever tell y'all that? I do work from home, so I just turned off my computer. I didn't turn off my computer. My computer's still on, but I'm ready to head out the door. I'm opening the vlog here on Friday. This is gonna be like a spend the weekend vlog with me. And we got a couple things to do. So I'm about to head to this cafe because I'm trying to be consistent of doing my, my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Well, 8 to 5 because I work from 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. And then I'm taking my little cousin out to go thrifting tomorrow. That's if she still wants to go thrifting. I want to go thrifting, so we're gonna go thrifting. And then we're going to go, we're gonna do a little shopping on Sunday. I have to get some groceries, even though I'm going to Dallas next weekend, so I'm not gonna like fully stock my fridge since I'll be gone from Friday to Sunday. And then I have to restock on a couple of things very soon. A lot of like normal things around the house that I need to restock on. I like buy things in advance. So like if I'm buying toothpaste, I buy 2 tubes of toothpaste so that when I run out of one, I immediately have a backup. So all my advances, my backups, they're out. I'm out of all my backups, so it's time for me to restock on everything I need and restock on the backups. Can you believe it? Anyway, let's go. So I need to pack up my computer still, and then I have my Trader Joe's bag here, and it's like full. My bag here is, I have my Stanley in here, and then I have my notebook, and then I have my purse. Here's my keys, and this is my laptop that needs to, girl. Okay. My laptop still needs to be packed, and then after I pack it, we're gonna head to the car, and then we're gonna go to the cafe. It's literally called La Cafe, and it's here in San Antonio. I've never been to it before, but I found a cafe that opens at, they close at 10 p.m. at night, which is great for me because I get off work at 5, so that gives me 5 hours to do something if I'm gonna stay to 10. My goal is to stay till 9, so my headphones are in the bag. Let's pack up the laptop and let's get going. Girl, first of all, let's say hi to Artemis. Girl, what you doing? What you doing, girl? Oh, hi to Ryan. What y'all doing over here? Just being loud and being bad. Mind y'all, I just found out that cameras can overheat. So before my camera overheated and shut itself down, I was saying that I wrapped my hair before I came outside. Like before I even start the vlog, I did my edges and I put my scarf on. So imagine my surprise when I took my scarf off and my edges were laid, and then I walked outside and then my curls started curling up. Ah! Anyways, the Texas heat, nothing to play around with. San Antonio, my freaking fault. What did I think I was doing? Doing my edges, God forbid, looking presentable. Ugh. So now, I hope y'all can hear me because I got the AC booming. I'm about to walk into this coffee shop. La Cafe Coffee and Dessert is right there. It's you can't see that it's right there, but it's right there. That's what I'm looking at. And take my writing stuff in there, order me a little matcha, and we're gonna write. And oh my gosh, I posted, if you guys follow me on TikTok, shamelessly plugging here, I was just saying to y'all the other day how I needed to find new edge control because the edge control that I was using is not working in this Texas heat. And like case in point, it's like I never even put edge control on. What is this? What is this? This other side, what is? Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all inside. Oh my gosh. This is the Refi lip gloss in the color clear. If it's clear, it's not a color. Anyways, do I look as chewed as I feel? You could see it in my edges that I look like every very bit second of heat that I went through. Anyway, tell me why I thinking I'm gonna come home and be like, okay, y'all, I'm about to get ready for bed, and then we're gonna reconvene in the morning when I'm gonna go thrifting. And come to find out, I tripped as I'm walking through the door. I tripped and I stumbled onto the counter and I dropped my matcha. I bought a matcha to go and I spilled it on my counter, spilled it on my floor. My cat's meowing at me. I'm a little stressed out because I'm holding things in my hand. I didn't want my camera to get wet, and so I'm just letting the matcha drip onto the floor so I can at least settle myself and put things down so I can get up and clean it. Oh my goodness, just so rude. That was very rude. And that was the way the universe was telling me that I didn't need that matcha anyways, because I didn't like the first matcha. Not for nothing, but like that first matcha, it just tasted very pre-made. I was like turning it in my cup. I was like doing this, trying to get it to get a little greener, because sometimes the matcha likes to settle to the bottom. But it was such a milky green. It was, I feel like, more white than it was green. And I like a strong matcha. Do you like a strong matcha? Because I feel like we should like strong matchas. And I had this milky white matcha that did not really taste like matcha. It tasted like milk and lavender, because I like lavender syrup in my matcha. So that was my first cup, and then I went ahead and got a second cup to go, and then I spilled it. No, this little hair sticking up is crazy. Anyways, let me get ready for bed. Okay, I already cleaned my floors and we're going thrifting in the morning, so I need to, excuse me, write out a list of all the, excuse me, I need to write out a list of all the thrifting places me and my little cousin are gonna go to, or at least I'm gonna take her to. She has a little budget of $50. I got a big budget. And the times that they open so that I can map everything and where we're gonna go efficiently. I love a good shopping day, but I love a good efficient shopping day. Hey y'all, good morning. It is currently 9:48. I've been up since about 8 something, so I've been up for a little bit over an hour. Today we're going thrifting for sure, and if there's any time left after going thrifting, we're gonna go to HEB because I need to get some restock stuff and maybe a little bit of food. I'm going to Dallas next weekend, and so that next weekend's gonna be like a Dallas vlog. But because I'm going to Dallas next weekend, I don't want to buy a lot of food for this week because I'm not going to be home to eat it and I don't want to waste. So that's been on my mind. I was about to start the rest of my makeup. I already did my eyebrows. It is time for me to get my eyebrows done. I haven't had my eyebrows this thick in a long time. I really like my eyebrows when they're thin. I didn't start the rest of my makeup yet because I was thinking that I really wanted a drink, and there's no drink in front of me. It's just a mess of makeup. I want to make a matcha. But before we get up and go make that matcha, I just want to let you know how I prep my base. So I use La Roche-Posay for all my base skincare stuff. Ooh, you on focus? So I use La Roche-Posay. I have oily to combination skin, and this is the Effaclar Purifying Foaming Gel Cleanser for oily skin. Then when I'm done, I go in with their Double Repair Matte Moisturizer for oily to combination skin, and I have oily to combination skin, so I put this all over my face because it is the moisturizer. Then I go in with sunscreen. So this is the Biore UV Aqua Rich. Now, I did pick this up when I was in Japan. I got this from the Donkey. It's been a while. It's time for me to go back. What can I say? I gotta go back so I can say the words correctly. Yeah, I actually really enjoyed this sunscreen. So this was the last layer that I put on my face before I did my eyebrows, and as you can see, no white cast. There is absolutely no white cast. If anything, I see like a subtle glow in like my cheeks and on my forehead. Beautiful. And I only bought one of these, so I'm not saying that I'm using it sparingly, but I am using it sparingly because when am I going to get another one of these? I don't see these in my everyday CVS. Watery Essence SPF 50. Is it my first time reading this? I don't know, but if you can get your hands on this, do it. Also, I did used to use the La Roche moisturizer that came with the SPF, but that one made my eyes burn so bad. This one, I'm not going to say that it doesn't make my eyes burn, but it definitely doesn't irritate my eyes as much when I'm putting it as close to my eyes as possible right here. It doesn't feel like anything but outside of a regular moisturizer. Obviously, if I touch my face and then I rub my eyes, it's going to make my eyes burn. So maybe let's avoid that. But anyways, before I actually get into my makeup, I need a little matcha, so let's go make a little matcha. I'm not really interested in a hot matcha this morning. It's been increasingly. It's been disgustingly hot in San Antonio, Texas. Like yesterday it was 98, 99 degrees, and that's why I sweated on my edges. Hell, I don't even know what today is gonna be, and I still did my edges again. This is my matcha tray. It has all your basic matcha needs, like my little, what is this called? My mixer, my bowl, and I do have some matchas from Japan on here. This one and this one. But I'm actually not going to use either of them. I'm going to use this matcha one from Trader Joe's just for convenience today. I'm trying to be in and out. I told my little cousin that I was going to pick her up around noon. So it's already 9 something, and look, I'm not even doing my makeup. I'm making matcha. As for how much, I can't even tell you how much. Child, I'm just... Hi, good morning. This is not for you. You can't have matcha. Your niece and nephew are at my feet. Oh my gosh, I have some exciting news to tell everyone, but I won't be able to confirm or like actually say anything until I'm using a lot. I don't like nothing about that. Do I not know how to speak without filler words? Apparently not. I have to wait until around Christmas and New Year's to confirm this news with you. But it's very exciting news for me. Maybe not so exciting news for your niece and nephew. Here's my cup. And do you guys drink milk? And if you do drink milk, what type of milk do you drink? I always go for Chobani oat milk extra creamy. It has to be extra creamy. And I feel this very, very personally. I will not drink any other oat milk unless, like, obviously if I'm at like a cafe, right, and I ask for oat milk, I have to get whatever oat milk that they give me. I'm not gonna be in there like, do you got Chobani extra oat, extra creamy? In this house, that's actually the only milk you're gonna find. I'm lactose intolerant, very lactose intolerant, so I can't buy like whole milk. I say that as I'm like shaking up this sweet cream coffee creamer. I don't like coffee, and I had a friend who visited me for a week and she drinks a lot of coffee. So I bought 2 creamers, and I bought her the cold brew, the like teal cold brew thing. But now that she's gone, I have all this coffee creamer, and I'm gonna put it to use. So I'm actually adding it to my oat milk for a little bit of sweetness, so that my matcha has a little bit of sweetness today. Even though the Trader Joe's matcha comes pre-sweetened. Game recognizes game. Trader Joe's matcha had me going to Japan like, oh my gosh, is this what matcha really tastes like? Not in a bad way, because I still had a ball in Japan with the matcha. Here's my cup of milk right now. not too much on me. And I don't know how many grams of matcha this is, but I like it to taste like matcha. I'm going to mix that with a little bit of matcha that I have in my fridge. Don't ask me what this used to be. I actually think there's only a little bit left in here. There was a little bit left in there, so now, oh, that's smoking. But now there's like, can you see the color difference? Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you see that color difference? It's like the Trader Joe's one is the light green, and then the one from Japan is a dark green. Pouring hot water into, I'm only doing a little bit at a time because I don't want it too watery. I gotta mix. I searched up thrift shops in San Antonio last night and a couple of days ago. I did not want to go to just Texas Thrift, and I did not want to go to just Goodwill or just Salvation Army. I wanted to go to the very like local owned thrift communities areas and like support those places. And I found this really cool one, and when I tried to put in my GPS to see how far away it was, it was 40 minutes away in San Antonio. That's my like biggest qualm with San Antonio, is how is it so big that it's still in San Antonio and yet 40 minutes away? Where does that make any sense? Two, it closes on the weekends. Okay, I don't run a business. But how are you going to close on the weekends? I feel like the weekends is when you would get the most business. I understand closing on like a Monday, but you're closed on a Saturday? You're closed on Saturday? Anyway, this color is gorgeous. Look at that. Can you see? Oh my gosh, I almost spilled it. And if I would have spilled it on y'all was gonna have to come here and clean it up, because I spilled it to show you. Let's try this again. You know what? Maybe y'all don't. What the heck is that? Oh my gosh, y'all, look at this clump. No home training. Who's drinking that? Whoa. Wow. Is it my fault because I did not sift it? Absolutely. I'm rushing. Don't rush. Anyway. Oh, look at me. I'm still trying to show you guys because that's how awesome I am. Look at that color. Look at that color. Gorgeous. Anyways, we're gonna pour that into our cup of milk. Absolutely. Scrape the sides. We're not wasting any of it. Bam. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am. Make sure you clean. You have to clean this immediately after every use because it's bamboo. And you don't want it to like grow bacteria. I went and got a straw. Like, this is the magic. Are you guys ready for this? Look at that. No, like, look at it. Look at the sky. Straight to the bottom. Oh, she's green. You can't see that she's green, but I can see that she's green. Is it me or did the lighting change in here? Okay, son. See how you're coming for me today. Oh, you can see that it's green. Good stuff. Like I told you guys already, today we are gonna go thrifting. I already did my eyebrows. I used this pencil from NK Makeup. It's an auto eyeliner actually in the shade dark brown. So NK Makeup in the shade dark brown. I've been hearing good things about the Kosas eyebrow pencil, so the Kosas eyebrow pencil, so I'm gonna probably pick that up because I am running out of my Haslab concealer. So this, yeah, the auto eyeliner NK Makeup. This is what I put on both my eyebrows to get it to this shape. Before I add the concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Nessa Myricks Yummy Skin Universal Blurring Balm. This one. I love this thing. As a girl who has oily skin, I absolutely love this thing. So this is how mine looks so far. Look at that hole. Oh my goodness. I like, what is it? Use this thing bad. I'm gonna go straight into it with my hand because I feel like the natural heat of my hand already helps it warm up when I go to rub it in. And I put this, no joke, all over. Where makeup goes all over my face, so. I understand how they're running out of the yummy blurring balm so fast because I am generous. I am not skimping around with this. Now that that is on, where'd my lid go? Oh, it's in my face. I am no professional, so am I supposed to have this dry down for a bit? I wouldn't be able to tell you. Should I? Hold on, let me get a fan. As it's dried down, we're gonna get. I'm gonna put this away, and I'm going to hit it with the Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. You're not supposed to shake this, so if you're out here shaking it, baby, I don't know what to tell you. So again, because I have extremely oily skin and I'm in the Texas heat, I'm gonna hit this. I really just put this in my T-zone where I notice I sweat the most. And I fan it out. So I'm getting in these like crevices where my nose and my cheek meet. And then I'm just fanning it out down. Definitely on my nose. And I'm trying to bring it up around my mouth. What is this area called? My little mustache area. And then definitely my forehead. I'm using whatever Access product is on my hand. And then, oh, what's going on there? We got a little bit of peeling. Where is this? Okay. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna let that dry down again. I think no, it's a little lighter. I think the product had enough time to dry down. Let's get into the face. I'm gonna start with carving out my eyebrows a little bit more. Now, I use the Haws Labs concealer, my brightening concealer, and I'm putting air quotation marks because I don't really brighten, is 43 medium deep golden. So if we're shade match twins and you don't go for a super stark, super bright under eye, then 43 medium golden, your girl. And then the one that is basically my complexion is 44 medium deep neutral. But I am going to go in with deep golden, and I am going to carve out under my eyebrows. I do have this little palette. It is time for me to wash my makeup brushes and stuff. I've been using them all week. So it is time for me to wash my things. And oh my gosh, y'all, I am literally so low on my concealer. It's actually scary. Like, I'm scraping the sides at this point. So I need to go back and get some more. Is there not a way to like get the rest of my product out? If you know a way to get the rest of my product out of these things, you let your girl know. You holla at your girl. Cause she's desperate. Hopefully that's enough for now. We're gonna have that upside down for a little bit though. So I'm taking this medium golden one, and I have this little pocket mirror because my vanity mirror is like low-key kind of hard, and I want to make, it's my eyebrows. It's like probably the first thing you're gonna see on my face. It needs to be like, even though they're bricks, Okay, you're probably like, girl, what was that? Not too much on your girl. It's a process. Oh, makeup is a process that you have to trust. And this is actually like my go-to makeup routine. Especially because I'm going out. This is how I would do my makeup. I'm just gonna scrape the brush. Excuse me. And they say eyebrows are not twins, they're supposed to be like sisters, but why can't mine be twins? Identical, okay? Why can't this be heaven and grace? Okay, because it's definitely given third cousins. No! Third cousins. I don't even think they're related, actually. No. This is given born and raised in Portugal. This one is given born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. That was so specific. I know somebody in Louisville, Kentucky. Are they talking about me? I need to stop frowning. But are they talking about me? That is probably as best as I'm gonna get my eyebrows to carve out right now. And again, it really is time for me to get my eyebrows trimmed or threaded. But boy, do I hate getting my eyebrows threaded because they hurt. Can I get laser on my eyebrows? Is that a thing? Now let me know something. Is laser eyebrow treatments a thing? We're gonna stop right here. Actually, I need to tail this out just a little bit more. We're gonna stop right here with that. And then I'm gonna take, and I bought a pack of brushes from off Amazon a while ago. Not a while ago, like they're still fairly new. But that is the pack of brushes that I'm mainly using, except this one. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. It's really fluffy, and I really like how fluffy it is. However, I've seen the Haws Lab Concealer Brush, and I really want to get that. But I don't think, Sephora is just not on my cards today. Again, I'm going to Dallas next weekend. I get my hair done after that, like the following weekend, and then I'm going to New York that next weekend after getting my hair done. So it's like there's not really any time in between for me to go to Sephora and do another haul, especially when I just did a really large Sephora haul, and all of that is on my TikTok. Shameless plug again. I'm not here to reinvent the wheel, and I'm not going to replace something so quickly just because I seen something online. My e.l.f. concealer brush works really, really well. And there's nothing wrong with her. I do just like the way that the Haws one looks so much denser. But that is actually something I do need to do. I have to stop by the store and get a makeup brush washer so that I can wash my brushes tonight. Now we're gonna go in with my bronzer. I've been using the bronzer and contour liquid duo from e.l.f. and this is in the shade Deep Intense. Y'all see it? I've been using it to bronze. I've also been using it to contour. Is this peeling going? So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna wipe off a little bit of the excess, and I'm gonna follow the natural shade, like the natural depth of my nose to my eye. And I try to keep this line as straight as possible. And then I connect it underneath my nose. We're gonna go back in and we're going to follow the natural shadows of my face once again, and I'm going to put it just above that shadow and fan it up just a bit. Same on this side. Find that shadow and put it just above that shadow and then fan it up just a bit. Ooh, I do not like how that side came out. Look at that. That side is like white. This side is fine, but what is going on over there? Let's take a little bit of this, and I will be right back. I'm gonna go try to fix this. She's not perfect, but my braids still eat though. And I got my hair done last week, so it's now been a full week. And you know, if you follow Anika on anything, she once said that braids only last about a couple of business days, and I feel like she's not wrong. So I've been taking extra care of my cornrows because I need them to last up until next week for when me and my homegirl go to Dallas next weekend. So where I left off was with the not the concealer, was with the bronzer, my bronzing placement. So now I'm gonna take my bronzing brush. Yes, I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to start blending this out. And it's going to be a little messy, and I am okay with that. Because again, this is one of those things where you really just trust the process. And it's all going to come together. I promise you it's all going to come together. Also, when you're doing your makeup, you're always supposed to do your makeup up, because you'd rather look like your face has a facelift than dragging your face down and then your face does not have a facelift. Brushing in upward motions. And I'm also, as I'm brushing up, I'm also like in between trying to pat it into my skin. So the reason why I wanted to take my scarf off also is because, as you can see how my edges are, I can't really add the product where the scarf was. So I am doing just this right here, and a dot here and a dot here. And while that dries down, I'm gonna go in with my concealer placement. Now for concealer, I'm gonna put my lighter concealer, which is again the Haws Lab in the shade Medium Deep Golden. I really love this formula. I feel like I haven't had a bad experience with like creasing, with the wear, and it like separating. It really is time for me to just get a new one because I have used the crap out of them. So I'm gonna go into the corners of my eyes like this. Yo, you wanna see me? I'm gonna go into the corners with my eyes, and I'm going to go at the tip of my nose and in the middle like this. And we're gonna come back to that. I do like a slightly right forehead, so we're gonna hit it with the triangle. And then we're gonna accentuate my lips. Like that. That's where I put my concealer placement for my lighter concealer. Now I'm gonna go in with the concealer that is more my shade tone, and it is 44 Medium Deep Neutral. Again, it's still Haws Labs, and I'm going to bring this concealer up in this spot. Up again here. And even on camera, it looks like it's my skin tone, so I'm going to in between where I put that light concealer. So highlight concealer, my shade tone, highlight my shade tone, highlight. And then I'm gonna even take it down to around my nose. So if I look crazy, I just look crazy, but I feel like I look kind of good because like I feel like with the bronzer you can kind of see it coming together. So I'm gonna take the Morphe setting spray, and while it's drying down, staying in place, I'm actually going to spray my face out like this. this dry down. And I'm gonna sip my matcha. This is back to my bronzing brush. And I'm going to pat it in. Obviously, this is the exception of dragging down, because I'm not going to drag it into my hairline. But I'm mostly doing patting into place and just bringing it down more than I am like streaking, dragging it down. Does that make sense? Yeah, let me know if that makes sense in the comments, please. And now I'm gonna get that concealer brush again, and I'm gonna start blending out these areas. I'm gonna start and do my best to do the light concealer first. And I'm really just patting it in place. I don't really want it to move, you know? I also don't want a harsh line. So we're patting that in place. And now I'm gonna go for my inner corner. And pro tip, and I'm not a pro, so but I'm not a rapper. When doing your concealer and to help minimize as much creasing as possible, look up like someone else is doing your makeup. So if you ever got your makeup professionally done and they're like, look to the sky, sweetie, you need to make sure that you're doing that same step when you're doing your own makeup at home. So I might look crazy, but I'm doing my best to keep my brush in place and just look up. Now I'm going to the rest of my other concealer placements, like this. Again, I'm trying to really keep it and just pat it in place. I'm going to start off with these harsh lines and bring them in. You're probably like, dang, girl, you haven't even put on foundation yet. We're gonna get there, we're gonna get there. This is where we are at. Now I'm gonna go in with Juvia's Place. Y'all, I ran this liquid blush to the ground. And there's still so much product in here because you really don't need a lot of product. You really don't. She is so pigmented. And this is the Barbie Rose Glow color. Because who said beautiful black women can't use pink blushes? I never said that. Ooh, there's something in my eyeball. Because I'm about to go over all of this with my foundation, I think this is considered underpainting, but I'm going to go in with a dot here and a dot here. Oh, that one's a little bit higher, but that's fine because I said it's fine. I'm using the e.l.f. liquid blush brush, and I'm going in. It gives me just a nice glow. I'm using Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint as my foundation. I am in the shade 14. So, yeah, right? Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. This is really all I need. So because I've done a lot of concealer and bronzer and like layering, I'm gonna put it in those places where I didn't really use any makeup. And I'm going to go pretty light, just putting dots in those areas. Then I'm gonna take my foundation brush and I'm going to blend that all in. This is a foundation brush from RT. It's a very dense one. I really like it. And I'm going to be brushing up. I'm like patting in an upward motion. I'm gonna take this beauty blender and I'm going to dab it across my face. This is to pick up any excess product that I might have missed. And then I'm going to set my concealer, which actually my concealer looks really, really good, but I'm gonna brighten it up just a teeny bit. And you can still see, well, I can still see, at least, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but the excess of the Juvia's Place brush is still giving me a nice glow from underneath the foundation. Also making sure there's not any harsh lines here. I think this was a MAC Cosmetics concealer brush or a Morphe concealer brush. It's one of the M's. Gonna just pat that in place. Not really taking that anywhere. So we're gonna go in with the Beauty Bakery setting powder in shade Almond Chestnut. And we're going to take that and we're gonna be generous. Oh, I'm making a mess. Talking about we're gonna be generous. I wish I had like a triangular puff, not going to lie to you. Let's see how this one does. This one, it's like a little, I don't know. We're gonna see. I've never used it before, so perhaps my first time using it on camera when I'm trying to show I can't even talk. Oh, no, this is nice. Looking up to the sky. Oh, this is great. Oh. Also, this is the main reason why I don't use a super brightening one, because I feel like my powder is really brightening. I don't need to be that bright, to be honest. I really don't. And we are gonna go in everywhere that I put concealer down earlier. While that is setting, I'm gonna go in with some final touches a little bit. This is the Danessa Myricks. We love Danessa Myricks in this house, okay? This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Dancing Queen. It's a cream powder blush, and I just got it all on my thumb. Don't know how I did that, but this color is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Look at that color. Look at it, love it, and take it in. Hey y'all, my sister ended up calling me, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup routine with a voiceover. So I'm taking the Dancing Queen from Danessa Myricks Semi Skin Blush, and I'm putting it on like the high points of my cheeks. I'm also kind of blending it into my eye. My second blush color is from Kiss Professional, but I can't tell you the name of the shade because I've rubbed it off at this point. I'm putting that more in the center of my cheeks, and then I'm blending it up so it's more of a seamless balance between the two. Like, I want to make sure that they're like mixed and more ombre. I just don't want to start different colors. Then I'm going in with this brush that's also from the Amazon pack of makeup brushes that I got, and I'm using it to dust off the setting powder that I placed earlier. And then my third brush is from MAC Cosmetics. It's Lovejoy, and I'm using that on the center of my cheeks where you probably put your normal blush placement. Is to neutralize the other ones but like still give blush. Now I have no idea what colors I'm using, but I'm definitely using the Morphe 350 Supernatural Glow palette. I'm just adding a little bit of warmth to my eyelids. I'm not going for any type of design. And for my eyelashes, I used the Essence Lash Princess. I used the false lash effect and the sculpted volume mascara. I have not put on strip lashes in a while. I just use these two mascaras to give myself that false lash effect. For my lip combo, I start off with the NYX Professional Makeup Eye Pencil in the color black, and I use that to line my lips, and then I go over that with the MAC Cosmetics Night Moth Lip Liner. Night Moth Lip Liner, my bad. I use the Night Moth Lip Liner to give me like more dimension and more color, and then I actually go in with the Danessa Myricks Dancing Queen in the middle of my lips to give myself a like almost a red black lip, and then I go over it with the Refi lip gloss in clear. Y'all, the Refi lip gloss is my favorite lip gloss. Like, it's the best lip gloss on the market right now. Is it just me, or by the time you put your lip gloss on, you're like feeling your entire makeup? Because I'm definitely feeling my entire makeup right here, but I'm like, no, there's something missing. I forgot to put on my eyeliner, and in the video, I'm using the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner, and that was not enough for me. Like, the tail was eating, but I wanted to look a little different. So I went in with the thinnest brush in the brush collection from Amazon. And I went in with the strobe light from Danessa Myricks. So it's like infinite chrome flakes, and it comes off purple, even though in the packaging it looks kind of like silvery with a little bit of blue and purple shimmer. And I added that to the eyeliner look. So I ended up having this crazy eyeliner look. Okay, so this is the finished look. I'm gonna have to do voiceovers for everything else because two people called me. My sister called me, and then my homegirl called me while I was talking to my sister. But this is the finished look with my glasses on, so I can finally see again, and I don't have to have my mirror up and close into my face. I put on my favorite everyday necklace. This necklace is from TJ Maxx. I got it a long time ago. I'm wearing some hoops that I got off TikTok shop. I bought the 50 pairs of earrings for $10 off TikTok shop. I have a video of that on my TikTok too. This is a transparent black pair, and it goes very well with the outfit that I'm wearing today. My outfit today is very simple. I'm wearing this t-shirt that I got off Amazon. It is Solo Leveling. Yeah, sun drip root, and then it's egress in the middle. I got it off Amazon. I actually bought this shirt for when I went to Japan because it was my Universal Day outfit. I'm wearing some biker shorts, and I'm wearing a sports bra underneath. This is so that I know I'm gonna go thrifting, and I know I'm gonna try clothes on. So the biker shorts are that so things are easy to put on and take off, and then the sports bra is for the same thing. I'm gonna wear my black New Balance, my black 9060 New Balance. Yo, I just realized when I went to go get a pair of socks, I'm always wearing my New Balances. I love New Balances. The shoes are so comfortable and they're super affordable, so I keep buying pairs of New Balances. I don't have any black New Balance socks. I have white New Balance socks, but not any black. So I've been wearing Reebok and Adidas black socks with my New Balance. And to some people, they're like, girl, it's just socks. But like, to me, I look down and I see the New Balance logo, and then I see Adidas. What are we doing? So I'm actually about to get ready and head out. I was supposed to already be there at 12. It is currently 12:04, so I guess I'm not too far behind. And then my cousin, she only lives around the corner from me anyway. For fragrance, I'm going to be wearing, I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, so I'm so sorry. And please, just if you're going to correct me, be in the comments and be nice and respectful about it, okay? Don't be like, girl, what the hell is wrong with you? But I believe this is Late de Coco. Or Late, I don't know. So this is one of my signature scents because my signature scents are always heavily vanilla and always heavily coconut. I love vanilla and I love coconut scents, and I really think that they mesh with my body chemistry so well. So this is going to be my first layer. Then I'm going to go in on top of that with Forever Mood I Am Her. Oh my goodness. I love her. I love her down. And all of Jackie's scents are so strong and so powerful and can hold their own. You do not need to layer none of her scents. But me personally, I love smelling unique. I love when I walk by people and they're like, girl, you smell so good. What are you wearing? And I'm like, oh, I'm actually wearing two things. Late de Coco and then I Am Her. And this has been like my scent of the summer, to be honest, because I love both of these. So that is it. I just fed my cats have an automatic feeder, so I just heard their feeder go off. Their feeder goes off at 8, 12, 9, and 4 a.m. So with that being said, I'm about to grab my lip combo and head out the door, which is, where is my lip combo? Again, this, I don't think, okay, before I leave, I do have to tell you guys this. I don't think you really understand how much I love down the Refi brand, their lip gloss. So this is the color, this is not a color, but this is clear. So this is the one that I brought to Japan back in March, April. So I was wearing this one. She's thin. I'm like squeezing the last bits of life out of her. And then this one is oat. So it's kind of like a pinkish shade, and I have used her from time to time again, but it does not hit to me as much as the clear one does. Let's see if it'll focus on the applicator and you can see, like, focus. So yeah, that's like the shade. It's like a pink. And it's a very like sheer pink too when you put it on. So it's nothing, it's really nothing life changing. And she still looks thick, which is actually kind of funny when you compare it, like the way that it's kind of hilarious. The last time I went shopping, I went and I already re-upped on the clear because I love the clear so much. So I have 2 clears and 1 oat. Isn't that funny? Well, okay, I'm about to run out the house. I'm gonna go pick up my cousin. Let's go to the thrift stores. See y'all there. I made it to my first stop. We are in this place called Pink Dreams. Y'all, it is gorgeous in here. Look at that old TV. Can you see that? It's on, it's just not working. Still no one's bought that. These are like vintage games. Okay. Oh, look at this old chair. I'm not here to furniture shop. No, but look at this. I think because when I move, I want something moody. And I feel like this piece is so moody. Oh my goodness. Is that Hannah Montana? Sure is. I have something like this already. This right here. I already have a piece like this for my entryway. That's also really nice. I'm also thinking of like chips and dip, or like cherries and where to put the seeds. Yeah. Anyways. My little cousin is here to get a pair of jeans. I'm really just chaperoning. I don't really think I need anything. Oh, but what is this? Oh, okay. Oh, who are you looking at? You're not looking at me. Anyways, time to actually go look around. I kind of wanted this because I imagined like this print with a really mini skirt and some leather boots. Especially because it's fall, I thought that would be really cute. So to test the vision, I tried on these black shorts. They weren't that many, but I just wanted to compare. And then I looked, $20. It's $20 for these shorts. They were just cut from jeans. Are we being so serious? Are we really gonna pay $20 for some shorts that were turned into shorts from jeans? They're sick in here. They are sick. Do y'all like Shake Shack? Because I love a Shake Shack. Yeah, we just went to Shake Shack and we got these cherry limeade lemonades. They're lemonades, right? They're not.
Yeah, they are.
Cherry,
well, they're limeades, but yeah.
Yeah, limeades. So when we sat down and we first had them, they were really good. And at Shake Shack, you can get free refills. So when we were leaving, we both asked for a refill. And he asked us, he said, do you want more ice? We both said no. Why does this taste so much different? I said that it tastes like there's ginger in it. You said it has a kick?
Yeah, like a bit of kick of ginger or something.
Like a kick of something. You know what sorrel is?
Mm-mm.
I would almost say that there's like a hint of sorrel in here.
This kind of reminds me of kombucha.
Kombucha?
Yeah.
Either way, there's something in here that drastically changed our minds from earlier. I would still say it's good. Would you still say it's good?
Yeah. Like, I'm still gonna drink it, but it's a bit weird.
Yeah. I think we should have took him up on that more ice offer if it was going to drastically taste so different. Now we're heading to Plato's Closet. Y'all, we were in Plato's Closet. I've never been in a Plato's Closet this big. I've been in Plato's Closets before, but again, this one is like a warehouse. Have y'all ever been in a Plato's Closet this big before? I really don't know nothing about this. But she's over there looking at the clearance stuff, and I'm looking for some sweaters, so I found some long sleeve. I can't even lie to y'all. Well, Morphe, shout out to you, because I definitely just swiped the heck out of my face. I can't even lie to y'all, though. I most definitely forgot that my little brother asked me to take him to his friend's birthday party today at 5 o'clock. But I'm here on time. It's 4:30 because he texted me and I said, ooh, let's go. To be honest, I didn't get a lot, or if anything, done thrifting today. I got one shirt. It's a red shirt, but I really only went thrifting today for my little cousin, and she got a couple pairs of jeans and a couple shirts, so it was really a good thrifting day for her. And now I'm about to, well, I'm waiting for my little brother. I'm going to take him to his friend's party, drop him off, and our mom's going to pick him up, and then I'm going to, I think, go home. I kind of wanted to go to H-E-B, and I really did want to go grocery shopping, but it's like midday, and nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Nothing beats going to a grocery store on a weekend, and it's the middle of the day. I'm just not about to fight people over no red apples. I'm not about to do that. So I'll either go tomorrow, like really late tonight, but like an hour and a half before H-E-B closes, or I'm gonna go really early in the morning right when they open. But I'm not about to fight that crowd. I'm not about to do it. So we're gonna go home. I have to reorganize my jewelry closet, especially because I got these 50 pairs of earrings. So because I have to do that, I'm gonna go home and reorganize my jewelry closet and probably do a little bit of tidying up. I keep my place like pretty clean, thankfully, so I just have to do a little tidying up. Gotta clean the cat litter, gotta give them fresh water, things like that. So hopefully he's on the way now. I think I'm gonna start a catalog. I think I'm gonna create an Amazon storefront because fall is right around the corner and I really want to put my fall stuff together. And what a best way, except Shein has this outfit I really want, so I think I'm gonna order this outfit off Shein and start my Amazon storefront so that I can do that, and that we could also wear the same pieces because ain't nothing like being twins. So see you in a little bit. I'm not sure if I look like every bit of what I just been through, but I feel like it. Where did we leave off? I told you guys I was gonna come home. What? Where am I going at 9:22? I was gonna go to the grocery store. Ryan, please. Come here, stinker butt. Come here. Come here. Just come here. I get it. Just come here. Thank you. Yeah, come here. Okay, so I came home. I did my tidying up, so like now the apartment's clean. And then I forgot that I had to go to my friend's house to feed her cats. So I went to her house, I fed her cats, and after that I went to the grocery store to get the stuff that I need to restock on. So I did that. You ready to get down now? And then I spent like $207 at the grocery store. Inflation! And I live on a 3rd story walk up. I had to walk up them stairs. And I still have 2 cases of water in my car. The microplastics are just gonna have to get me because I'm not going back in that car and I'm not getting those cases of water right now. That is a tomorrow problem. When I have to go back to her house to feed her cats in the morning, that's when I will carry up those 2 cases of water. Right now, I'm gonna just let the microplastics seep in, okay? I'm gonna drink them anyway. Anyways, I'm home. I'm gonna put some of this stuff away. I got a few new things. I did get a few new things. I got a few new things. I got some stuff to actually wash my brushes with too. And I do need to let those soak. So I'm about to wash my hands because I just picked up this cat that's always yelling at me. And I'm going to put my food away. I'm probably gonna eat something because I'm hungry after I just ran around for like 82 hours straight. And he's a paid actor. And you know what? I'm gonna eat something. I'm probably gonna snack on some fruit. I'm gonna sit on this couch behind me and I'm gonna get on that game and I'm gonna play Apex and I'm gonna whip some ass on that game because today drained me. We're gonna reconvene in a little bit because before I go to bed, I definitely have to set those brushes, or at least like clean them, and like even like is this beauty blender done? Y'all let me know. This one's brown already, so this one's already brown. I think I could wash this one. And there's this one. Just think about it. Why are you still meowing? But oh yeah, I'm gonna like wash and let everything through everything. And then tomorrow all I have to do is leave the house to go feed her cats in the morning. When I come back, I'll bring those 2 cases of water up, and then I'm gonna reorganize that jewelry shelf that I was telling you guys about because I did not get to it today. I'm probably not gonna get to it tonight, and we're probably gonna do some writing tomorrow. It is 12:14 at night, so it's midnight, and I am exhausted. Earrings off, glasses off. I don't need to see no more. I've seen enough. Hold on. So while I was in HEB today, I used to have this green bottle of like makeup brush specific cleanser. I have no idea where that cleanser went. I did not use it all. I know for a fact I did not use it all. Maybe I did use it all. But either way, I can't find the bottle. I have not seen that bottle in any store since. So I'm looking in the store and I didn't want to spend so much money on like an actual cleanser. This Neutrogena Micellar Cleansing Jelly, it literally says makeup melting. It says makeup melting. It was in the little makeup aisle. It was with the makeup, and I feel like that's important because most stores will have like facial cleansing stuff and then their makeup department separate, and it wasn't with the facial cleansing stuff. It was with the makeup stuff. So I bought it thinking that it would help me wash my brushes. Y'all, this is not doing a thing. This is not cleaning a thing. Okay. I started off, I have like a scrubber pad. So like I would use hot water, scrub the brush on the scrubber pad, right? So I did that and I had the soap in like the water in the container. And I'm scrubbing around and it's not really lifting anything. And this is my liquid brush, my liquid blush brush. So it's like rosy pink. So I'm scrubbing and I'm like, okay, this is not really working. I literally take the bottle, dab it on, massage it in, get back to scrubbing. There's still product on this brush. And again, it's 12:16 at night. I don't have time for this. Unfortunately, this is a problem for future me because current me can absolutely not. Current me still has a full face of makeup on, which, you know, heavy on Danessa Myricks because I still have a full face of makeup on. It was like 99 degrees today and I was ripping and running all around San Antonio. Face is still laid. My lip combo is gone, but your girl had to eat. She had to nourish herself. So, and actually, speaking of your girl gotta eat and your girl gotta nourish herself, I also bought this cleansing balm, like this makeup remover balm. So let's try it. Actually, let me turn off my TV. Let me get my light together. I'm gonna try this skin, this hyaluronic acid skin Active Erase It All Makeup Cleansing Balm. The first thing I'm going to do though is I got these cotton ovals, that's what it's called. I kept wanting to say cotton swabs. I'm struggling, y'all. It's midnight. And has anyone used this before? It looks like the proper way to use it is to massage a generous amount of the balm into dry skin using circular motions. Add water to create a milky lather and rinse with warm water. I'm not bringing water all over here, so I can do the dry skin part. I'm gonna try with this cotton oval first. I'm gonna take the product in. Ooh, why is it moving like that? Into the oval, and I'm gonna put it on one side of my face. I definitely think this was needed in my skincare routine. If y'all want to know something crazy, I would literally come home from whatever I'm doing and wet my face with water and take La Roche and dab it on my hand and just massage my face. Don't ask me if that's the proper way of doing things. That's how I was doing things. That's literally, I was living like a super gremlin. But this right here, well, wait a minute. Oh, well, I'd say that it's also taking off my, I would say that it's also taking off my, I'd say that it did, yeah, it definitely, now that I'm looking at the mirror, it definitely did take off my mascara. That's my biggest problem with La Roche. La Roche doesn't take my mascara off. I always end up thinking that I'm done washing my face, and then I look and like I have basically smoky eyes because it just like smudges my eyeliner around. But I'm not mad at this at all, y'all.
Oh, that's crazy, but I did say circular motions, so. And it's like a palm. I think this is oil based. I'm wondering. Or I see oil.
Maybe I'll see what it's made from in the morning. I'm gonna take a clean, I just ripped it in half. Okay. I'm gonna take a clean, ripped in half oval, and I'm gonna go over my entire face and see what's like gonna come off without adding any more of the balm. Which a lot's coming off. To be honest though, I think this is a good place to start washing my face though. Oh, I got some in my eye. So, about two cotton ovals full of makeup, and like these things are dirty. And then this was the cotton oval that I used to just wipe off whatever excess that there was, and then this was the cotton oval that I just used to double down on my eyeball areas because my eyes are a little bit irritated from the product, and so I probably did get some product in my eye, and that's completely my fault. Nothing to do with the product at all. I'm about to go take a shower and wash my face completely, so I'm taking this with me and go to bed. When I wake up, I have to go to my friend's house again to not let out their cats. I'm so tired, my friends. I'm so tired. I have to go to my friend's house to feed their cats early in the morning, and then I have to run to the pet store and buy some cat litter. And then when I come back, it's probably when I will turn the camera back on, because then we have some organization to do, we have some writing to do, and I think I need to like continue planning my September calendar. I think there's a little bit more things I need to add to the calendar. And I started actually when I got home from grocery shopping, and I told you guys I was playing a game. I did play the game, but like in between the games, I started to look through some outfits that I want to buy. So I'm going to Jamaica in November, and I need outfits for that. and I'm going to Lights All Night in December, New Year's. So I need outfits for that. I want to do either like a purple butterfly or a purple fairy one of the nights. So I need to start looking for some pieces for that. And I started putting together that stuff. The first day of autumn is September 22nd, so I'm trying to have all my autumn pieces, or like very important to me autumn pieces by that time to share with you lovely people. So I need to put that together. And then I want to put together my Amazon storefront. I think I said I was going to do that today, but as we can see, today got me. Today drained me. So let me go finally go to bed, Chad. Let me just finally go to bed. Good morning. It is 9:41 in the morning. I already went to my homegirl's house. I fed her cats. Y'all, I woke up at 7:30 on the dot. And I woke up because I thought I was getting a suspicious amount of sleep. You know when you're getting a suspicious amount of sleep, so you have to like immediately wake up because something's wrong? I thought I set my alarm for 7:30. I went to bed so late last night. And I feel like I was like delirious. You know how like when you're just so tired you get delirious? So I jump out of bed, go grab my clothes, go do what I have to do. I look at my phone to look at the alarm. I'm like, it's 7:30 on the dot. Like, why did my alarm go off? I knew I set my alarm for 7:30. I set my alarm for 7:50 p.m. Good thing that I gotta wake up for work at 8 o'clock, because naturally I wake up early since I have to be on the clock at 8. But oh my gosh, imagine that I just slept. Oh, she would have cursed me out, and she would have had every right to curse me out, because child, you don't mess with nobody babies. Went over there. After I left, there's this place called Cajun Coffee where we usually get our drinks from. So I got a matcha. I usually go for lavender matcha. I love the taste of lavender, so I'm always having a lavender oat matcha. That's like my signature drink. But today I wanted to change it up. To be honest, today I wanted a pumpkin spice chai, but they told me that their fall menu was going to start September 1st. So it is October 31st. October 31st? Yes, y'all, it's Halloween. It is August 31st. So their menu doesn't start until tomorrow. Because of that, I was like, dang. And I knew I already didn't want lavender because I wanted to do something different, and I wanted to get a pumpkin spice chai. So I got a brown sugar toasted marshmallow matcha with oat milk. This is so good. Try something new today. That's the word. Try something new today. Try something out of your comfort zone. Try something that you probably would have never tried before, because this is delicious. I love Cajun. And then on the way home, I picked up some bins because I'm moving out to my lease ends in November. And I don't want to do boxes this time, especially when I do end up moving back to North Carolina. I don't want to have things in boxes that I've worn. So I'm starting to collect bins so that when it's time for me to pack up the apartment, I'm not using boxes. After I picked up the bins, the cats need their cat litter. By the time I pass PetSmart, it's 8:40. I'm like, cool. They open at 9. I'll just sit in the parking lot for 20 minutes. So I'm sitting down in the parking lot and I'm watching people go in and go out. And I'm like, oh, if they could go in and go out, your girl could go in and go out too. Like, you know, they not special. I walk up to that door. That door was closed. It was locked. I said, oh, but how did they go and go out? There's a sign that says, if you have a service scheduled, not in store hours, please ring this bell. They got me because I don't have not a service scheduled. I don't got no dog, and my cats don't get groomed by them. The cats get washed in that tub. So I said, okay, you got me. You got me. I'm going to go back to my car, and I'm going to wait till my allotted 9 a.m. 8:59 comes around, and I'm watching the time go down because I got to use the bathroom so bad. I'm like ready to speed into this PetSmart, grab the cat litter, and rush home. Why did I go up to the door? At 9 o'clock, the door still didn't open. I said, don't piss me off today. I gotta use the bathroom so bad. I look at the sign, store hours on Sundays, 10 to something. Livid. Not only did I sit in the parking lot for 20 minutes outside the store, but I also walked up to the store once, got rejected, twice, got rejected. How embarrassing. Someone is looking on the camera and they're going, this girl is dumb. How embarrassing. Anyway, right now I am home. I'm about to start organizing the 50 pairs of earrings. Y'all, the allergies, I woke up this morning. I actually need to go take an allergy pill. I haven't ate anything yet, and I don't like taking pills without eating, but my nose is literally running. I had to buy a box of tissues yesterday. Oh, speaking of buying a box of tissues, I also did walk up these stairs with my 2 cases of water. Call me a strong woman. She is strong. My legs hurt, my arms hurt though, so wouldn't recommend. But I'm gonna take an allergy pill. Hopefully that makes my nose stop running. And then we're gonna organize the jewelry closet. I'm gonna show you guys what the jewelry closet looks like now, and then I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after. But we're gonna also organize it together. So anyway, brown sugar toasted marshmallow matcha. Go get you one. Okay, I'm being a little vulnerable. I haven't really used this like it's supposed to be used in a long time. So this is my jewelry closet. And I'm probably gonna take some of this stuff out too and throw it away because, you know, jewelry tarnishes and it's probably not even like good anymore. Like look at these pieces missing. So anyway, we are going to start with removing everything, and then we're going to put stuff back. I finally finished. That was actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Can't even lie to you. So much harder than I thought it was going to be. And then I was like, dang, I got to show the girls everything that I did. Yo, I already closed it. And I swear if I open it and everything spills, oh my gosh. So we're gonna open this slowly. Ooh. Nothing spilled. Okay, let me give you a close-up. I did my best to color code it, but y'all, things just kept dropping so bad that I just said, you know what, we're just gonna do our best. So these are all the earrings, especially the 50 pairs of earrings that I bought off the TikTok shop. That was only $10. And then some of the earrings I already had myself mixed in. And then over here, I have a little bit of studs. I have some rings, and I have some jewelry that would not fit on the rack over here. So I just used them right here. I have some bracelets here. These are just my fun bracelets. Am I supposed to keep those? Do you guys give your bracelets like that away? I don't wear them, but I feel like giving them away is bad. It's just bad luck. These are like hair accessories. I pin them to my braids. I have some weird sunglasses. That's a watch case. This is jewelry that I'm not ready to part ways with. This is an ear cuff. I think this ear cuff is so cool. The chain for this pendant broke, so I need to get a new pendant. This is my nameplate. My username, Namara, is a mashup of my first name and my middle name. And this is my first name, which my first name is Nakaya. And this is an earring that I got from someone really special. that I refuse to believe that I lost the other pair. Like, I refuse to believe I'm missing the other pair of that earring. So I'm holding on to it because I know it's going to turn up magically one day. One day I'm not going to be looking for it and it's going to be right in my face. But yeah, this is everything here. And then I do have a custom jewelry case that I usually take when I'm traveling. So all my everyday jewelry is in here. The necklace I wore, that is a little bit of carnelian. This is a necklace that says Aries. I got this ring recently, but I love it. So these are all the rings that I usually wear, and then my everyday earrings, some hoops, and another in my what is this? My charm bracelet, and then I have a little stack of Alex and Anani bracelets right there. So this is my everyday jewelry. So I just finished cleaning my brushes. I think I told you I was gonna start that Amazon storefront, but I had bigger fish to fry. Like I said, I just finished cleaning my brushes. This did not work, so I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for because I don't use this on my face. I literally got it just to clean my brushes. So I used the tried and true, and look, beautiful. This is the same liquid blush brush. This is the same one from last night that I tried to clean and absolutely nothing came off of it. Look, my brushes are back to looking, what, gray? I think this is gray. My brushes are back to looking gray again. Now, the only thing I'm a little skeptical on is my beauty blenders. So this one is a brown beauty blender. And because of that, and because my makeup is brown, I'm like, did I get it thoroughly cleaned? I got this one really clean. Oh my gosh. And then they're so wet. I really hope they dry. I'm so scared of bacteria growing in the middle of them and I'm not aware. And then my little sponges that I use. So now that I have clean makeup, there's a cat. Now that I have clean makeup, I'm going to get my laptop and open up the computer and start the Amazon storefront. I had all my matcha, so I went in my fridge and I grabbed this Just Made mango carrot smoothie. Do y'all like carrots? I should have listened to my parents when I was younger when they said that if I didn't have my carrots, I was gonna have bad eyesight, but I didn't listen. And now what? Now guess what? I like carrots. I have my computer here. It's actually still open to when I was writing in the cafe on Friday, but I'm going to minimize that and we are gonna go into Amazon and start our Amazon storefront affiliate program. There we go. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm really interested in how people like, what am I looking for? How people create their storefront. I feel like some people's storefronts are so confusing and very difficult to navigate, and some people's storefronts are very easy. What you're looking for is usually right there or very easily searchable in their storefront, and that's who I want to be. So I need to make sure that I'm giving that same feeling of being able to just open Amazon, click on it, and be able to get whatever you want for my storefront. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm getting at. Anyway. I definitely taste the ginger. It says there's organic lime juice in here, and I wonder if that's the taste that I'm getting. For some reason, I feel like there's celery in here, and my pure disdain, my pure hatred for celery, it's up there. It's up there. Ooh. And not for nothing. It's not like I don't like celery that much. It's just that I only can stand celery in my soups. You know, my little Mary Paw, when it's very sauteed down and when it's minced up. Do not give me no chunks of celery and nothing, and don't let it be crunchy. I should not be able to taste it and I should not be able to feel it. Amazon Associates Central, become an affiliate. Okay. I'm gonna go look into that because I'm pretty sure you guys maybe don't want to see that, but if you do, comment below and then I will let you know how I walked through starting the Amazon affiliate stuff. Oh my gosh, my braids really itch. I think I have the Pattern Beauty scalp serum, so I'm gonna put that on. I was trying to hold out, I don't know if it happens to you, but it happens to me. The moment I oil my scalp when I have cornrows in, my scalp acts brand new and starts growing. All of a sudden, my 1-week-old braids look like I've had them in for 3 months. So I've been trying to hold out so bad. But I guess I'm gonna have to oil my scalp because it is starting to itch to the gods. Woo! Anyway, I'm gonna drink this. This is my second drink of the day. I had the matcha and now I'm drinking this. I have not had no food yet. We're gonna get there. Okay, the word of the day is to always believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. There should not be a hint of doubt, a hint of shame, a hint of confusion when it comes to believing in yourself, because you're supposed to be your number one supporter always, right? So if you are your number one supporter, why would you not always believe in yourself? And I say that because I signed up to make this Amazon Associates account, but I went to the Amazon Influencer Program, linked my TikTok account. Y'all, at this time, my TikTok doesn't even have 300 followers, okay? It doesn't even have 250 followers. I'm at 216 maybe. It's something. And I applied thinking that I wasn't going to get through it, that I would have to go through the associate route. Nope, approved instantly. Don't know what I was thinking. Don't know why I did not have the favor in me to believe that I wasn't going to get into it, because if I'd said that I wanted to do it and that I put it in my heart and that I put it in my mind, that is attainable and it is reachable, because it is attainable and reachable for everyone, why would it not be attainable and reachable for me? So I am so happy I did get approved, and now I really have to set it up, because what did I say before? That I really wanted to make sure that it was accessible for everyone. I did not want no confusing. I didn't want nothing just all over the place. So let's get this party rolling. Hello, my friends. I have no idea where I left off. I know it was yesterday. Maybe it was late, maybe it was not late, but it is Labor Day, September 1st. It is actually 5:03 p.m. I'm going to close out the vlog here, but before I do that, I want to tell you guys everything that I did do yesterday, because I did keep myself on track. I think I told you I got accepted into the Amazon Influencer Program, which was very much a shock to me. I did go ahead and set up my Amazon storefront, whatever that really looks like. I filled out my name, put a profile picture, filled out my bio, and then I uploaded some videos of things that I already use around the house that I've gotten from Amazon. Now I have a little link. Do I put a link in my bio? I have no idea yet. On top of that, I looked into doing some Substacks, because I'm a writer. I'm a writer at heart. I write primarily fantasy, and maybe one day I will branch out into different genres. But I also think that in general, I love writing, and I want to share my tips and share my tricks that I'm doing for myself to continue writing. So I'm going to write on a Substack. I don't know when I'm going to start that though. It was just an idea. I did write. I did add another 1,000 to chapter 8. But I don't think chapter 8 is finished enough for me to move on to chapter 9. I'm going to Dallas this Friday. It's Monday right now, so I have to edit this vlog, post this vlog before Friday so I can start the Dallas vlog in a good mind, in a good mindset, because I don't want to start the Dallas vlog knowing that I still have this vlog with all this footage and stuff like still on the camera. So behind me is all the stuff that I'm most likely bringing to Dallas. I changed my sheets because it was time for me to wash my sheets, and I got a matcha today, Cajun Shack. Although when I went there around 1:30 p.m. They said they were out of oat milk. I'm an oat milk girl, so I'm very peeved about that, but I did go. They were out of oat milk. I got lactose-free milk. I don't know if the lactose-free milk kick-started my cycle, but boy, is it tearing me up. They have all of their fall flavors out now, all their fall syrup. So I got a pumpkin cinnamon roll in my matcha. Delicious. But anyway, I hope you had a good day. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good month. I hope you have a great year. I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and see you next week when we're in Dallas.